All right, let's get started. April is here. April 7th, Mercury goes direct. Yay, it's in Pisces. If you want to know the exact degree, check the Substack. Okay, I can't remember. Is it 23? Is it 24? I don't know. All right. Mercury goes direct. Hey, Cyan. Then the same day, I do want to speak on this because this is a transit I do not like. I just lived through this last year. Venus forms a conjunction to Saturn. Venus is retrograde, so we're going to have this 2 times this month. It's going to do it on the 7th, and it's going to go back, I think, on the 24th. So much has happened, I agree. When Venus is conjunct Saturn, maybe we feel unlovable because Saturn is restriction. Maybe we feel like we don't have the money, the resources, the love that we need. We can also feel more serious in relationships and ready to cut people off if we don't feel like they are, you know, trust me, this is a horrible transit. Anyone that's having this, I'm sending you love and light. Okay. I had this 0 out of 10. I would never recommend this to anyone. Actually, Jagger has this in his birth chart, but I wouldn't. Personally, for me, it was rough. So yeah, it just could be a time. But it's a good time if you need to get on a budget or you're like, damn, this person really isn't serious. I need to get them out of my life. This is a good day for that. All right. April 12th, we have Venus direct in Pisces. Yay. We're getting clearer on what we want in relationships and what we value, what we want to spend our money on. Yes, Venus conjuncting Saturn, or, well, yes. Or if Saturn is hitting your Venus, right, it's worse because Saturn moves slow. But if Venus hits your Saturn, it's a fast transit. But if Saturn hits your Venus, it's like 3 passes of that because it's one time when it's direct. It retrogrades, then it's another time when it's direct. The first hit is the worst, but then it is still like rocky. I said it is still rocky. Okay, that's just my little opinion on that because I just lived through that and that was horrible for me. It was a horrible time. Okay, but maybe that won't be the case for other people. That was just my experience. All right, so I don't know. Maybe somebody can testify that they had something good happen to them during that transit. But I find that for a Venus and Pisces person like myself, it was very challenging. Okay, so yeah, no. All right, then Venus is direct. Yay, it's a go. Let's roll. All right, we can break up with the person now. We can let go of them, or we can commit to somebody if we decided I really like them. All right. I have no idea what that means. Okay. How do I have a violation, friend? I have no idea what you're saying. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Becky, what is happening? Okay. I'm done, Cyan. Okay. Then April 12th, we've got the full moon in Libra. Okay. I was talking about this. Chiron is opposite the moon and it's conjunct the sun, right? So I don't know. This is tricky. This is good for healing. Oh my gosh. Mars in Cancer. It's been there forever. Hey, Carice. I'm so happy Mars is leaving Cancer. Okay, sorry. As I just like got... Oh. Why would someone do that? That's actually insane. To come into someone's life. First of all. Okay, whatever. Sorry. Okay. Conjunct means that the 2 planets are kissing up on each other. Think of it as they're like in the same degree or very close in degree. I say as soon as they get within 3 degrees of each other, the conjunction is strong, right? The closer they are, the closer the conjunction, the stronger the energy. So if Venus and Saturn are conjunct each other, wherever Venus is going, Saturn is coming. Venus likes to spend money. Saturn is there saying, no, 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 you need to spend that money. Insufficient funds, you ain't got no money. Right? So that's like the kind of vibe when you have a conjunction. The 2 planets are rolling together. So it's like if you have a benefic with a malefic, hey, Coco, that the vibes can be kind of wacky, right? Because it could be like Saturn could be the Debbie Downer. Yeah. So let's say you have Mars and Pluto. Like that could be tricky. Opposition is a tug of war. That's a push-pull. Think of that as an external factor. You have an op. That's what I say. So like if you have an opposition, Sun opposite Pluto, what you want, your Sun. Okay. April is going to be okay. Oh my God. Let's say Sun opposite Pluto. It's you, but then there's somebody that you feel like is trying to overpower you or control you. That could be someone at your job because of the Sun. I think of like career, but it could also just be your father, right? Sun is the father, like whatever. It could be that push pull, that back and forth. Oh, Venus opposition to the moon. Okay, I'm sorry, friend. But you know what? There is a way to deal with that. You just have to find a sweet spot somewhere in the middle. Hey, Mikkel. Oh, yes, I will. Okay, sorry, Cyan. And I just went totally off topic. The people watching this are going to be like, what the hell? He's an Aries. Well, I'm not saying your dad is an op, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes some of the like malefic planets I do associate, like Pluto could be the dad and so could Saturn. So whenever you have like Pluto and Saturn transits, there could be things that pop up with your dad. Why is my phone looking like it's getting so dark? That's so weird. Hold on. And Saturn transits, there could be things that pop up with your dad. Why is my phone looking like it's getting so dark? That's so weird. Hold on one second. I have no idea. Okay, whatever. You said your dad is definitely the op. Yeah. So back to this. Sorry, you guys. I just took a total trip down, I don't know, a rabbit hole. But you know, if you don't know and you're new here, welcome. Yeah, full moon in Libra. Good time for us to balance our relationships. That's on the 12th, okay? April 16th, Mercury enters Aries. Finally, it's over. We're back into Aries. We're ready to move forward. When it really gets into Taurus, I feel like it's going to be full speed ahead. But hey, Bree, we're cooking with grease. When Mercury gets into Aries, we're ready to like make moves, communicate, speak our minds. We're moving forward, just doing it, all the good things. April 17th, Mars enters Leo. Yay, it's finally out of Cancer. Hallelujah, let's go. Mars has been in Cancer for forever. Oh, happy early birthday, friend. Mercury is in Pisces right now. Yeah, right? Wait, no. Sorry, I'm lying. Yes, it is. Because it retrograded back, I think, on the 29th, right? Into Pisces. I don't love it either. Actually, I should just verify that, but I'm pretty sure. I could just tell you 1 second. Then, what is now? Yes, it is. It is now. Okay. It's at, oh, lovely. It's at 29 degrees. Okay. Then, what happens? Mars is in Leo. We're ready to boss up. We're ready to go make things happen, step into a leadership role. We are feeling confident and bold. We could be a little bit of a drama king or queen if we don't get what we want. I don't care what people say about Leo. I will die on this hill. If they don't get the attention and if they're eclipsed in the spotlight, they could just feel like a little diva or devo. Okay, sorry. I just saw a video earlier and they were trying to deny that. I will down that hill. Oh my gosh. That's the worst. I'm always burning myself though, to be honest. Hey Tay, how are you? Okay, then the 17th, you guys, I'm almost done. Then we get to the horoscopes. It's short and sweet today. The 17th, we also have Mercury forming a conjunction to Neptune. You know I'm not a fan of this. This is an Aries, so this is a different spice. It's a different flavor. It's 0 degrees. That's the Aries point. We're getting active, okay? Neptune is illusion. Mercury is the mind. We could be delusional and not see things clearly. Yes, of course. Cyan, just remind me, you know I'll forget. It's not the best day to sign a contract or move forward with plans, like a major decision. It is great for creativity and your intuition. Tap in, okay? I'm just going to be honest. Mercury, Neptune aspects, liars. I'm sorry. Sorry if you have that. You lie. I love you, but you lie. Okay. April 20th, the sun enters Taurus. Let's go. All right. Happy Taurus season to all my bulls. Let's get a massage. Let's go crazy at Sephora. Let's ball till we fall. Okay. Let's fill up our pantry with top tier snacks. Let's treat ourselves. All right. After that Aries energy, it's nice for me to relax. Am I using whole signs? I have to use whole signs for the horoscopes. So that's the only thing, Tay. But I say, I'll have to look at your chart. Taurus has the best food, okay? Oh, that's definitely going to. I shouldn't say that, kiss me, baby, but yes. Like if you meet somebody with Mercury square Neptune, especially, or opposition, The conjunction, I'm sure too, because it's the two of them together. They don't mean it. It could be a lack of understanding. But trust me, I dated a guy with Mercury opposite Neptune, or square Neptune. A horrible, horrible scammer, liar. Sorry, my bad. I digress. Back to the horoscopes. And this is before I was really into astrology, but when I started to do my due diligence, okay, whew, Lord. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, you would look to see if Mercury is making any aspect. And I'm over here talking shit. I think Mercury makes an aspect to my Neptune. It's like an in conjunct, but it's out of orb. You would just see. It would have to be close in degree. So Mercury would either be squaring, opposing, or conjuncting would be challenging. Sextile and trine is more supportive, so I don't think it manifests as negatively. I don't like to say negatively, but I'm sorry. Some transits or aspects are just pretty hard to deal with, all right? Neptune on the ascendant, I feel like makes you more susceptible to scammers. I don't feel like it makes you a liar, but it makes people not see you. The degree is, it doesn't matter the sign. It's all the same. I'm sorry. It's all the same. It's more about if it's close in degree. The closer the aspect is, the stronger it is. Hey, LaShawn, you guys have gotten me off topic 85 times. The people watching this on YouTube are going to be like, oh my God, girl. Yes. So let's talk about this after I finish. I'll be done very quickly. Okay. Back to April 20th. Happy 420. Ooh, Brie. I don't know about that one. I had Neptune synastry with someone and I just felt like, yeah, it's very spiritual, but that person could be a liar or you cannot see that person. But usually it's stronger when it's a personal planet. Okay, I'm not reading more comments. April 20th, Sun in Taurus, squares Mars and Leo. All right, it's a fight. You know, squares, friction, neither side wants to give in, but we have to figure out how to make them work together because there could be progress. There could be production. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There can be a win if they work together. It is an irritating, agitated feeling. We want to get to the finish line, but we can't. Some kind of adjustment needs to be made. Taurus can be a little lazy and stubborn. Leo can be a little proud and impulsive. How do we get these energies to work together? Right? Leo is fire. Taurus is earth. So there's that. Then April 23rd, the Sun in Taurus squares Pluto in Aquarius. All right, this is another square. Square to Pluto. This is rough. You could feel like you want to control someone or someone's trying to control you. They've got you under their thumb. Take the high road. Don't try to dominate others or intimidate others or resort to manipulation or shady tactics to win the war, right? Take the high road. Also, April 25th, we have the new moon in, I would say after Mercury goes direct, but if you could wait a few days just for it to get its groove. And really, it's in the retro shade until, I don't know the exact date right now, but like maybe 2 weeks from the day it goes direct. So I would just say definitely like the 10th, if you could hold off until then. Yes, Pluto, that's very true, Cyan. That's going to be exciting, especially as Pluto retrogrades back, it'll sextile Neptune. Okay, Pluto goes retrograde in May. What happens? The Sun squares Pluto. Again, we just talked about that. Then we get the new moon on the 25th. This is nice, but it's spicy to me because we have that T-square between the Sun, Moon, Mars, and Pluto, right? We've got all this drama. Fixed squares are tricky because nobody wants to give in. It could be hard to get them to move, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Shout out to my fixed signs because y'all going to be going through it if you were early degree, okay? Thank you, Miss Nia. April 25th is when it's finally out, all right? I said, sorry, that was rude. This is a good new moon for grounding. I'm not so sure about intentions with it because I don't really know. I base it off how I'm feeling. If you're feeling like, oh, I feel inspired, great. But if you're like, no, it's a no, then no. Okay. Then we have that final Mars in Leo opposite Pluto and Aquarius transit. I'm so sick of this. April 26th. Let's wrap this up. It's the War of the Roses. You guys are young. You may not know that movie. You have gotten up. Neither one of you is backing down. It's just a battle. Something's got to give. Where's the sweet spot? Where's the happy medium? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's a truce. Maybe it's like, I have no idea. Again, take the high road. It's something to be worked on, right? People say an opposition is the most challenging aspect because if you pull and pull, eventually the rope can break, right? So there's no then you don't even have a rope. So what are you going to do? So it's like, how can we find that happy medium? All right, that's that. Now we're going to get into the horoscopes. I don't know why that's got cut off. I think that's it. Don't go low. See where Mars is. Well, Leo is in your chart in Aquarius. And that's where you where, if I could talk, excuse me. That's where you will be having that tug of war, okay? Between those two houses of your chart. 22. Really? So even the sextile is a liar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me not say that. I shouldn't say it. It's not nice as me being an astrology professional to say stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest. I've had a time with that aspect with people. Okay? All right. We're going to start with Aries. Okay? How's that going, Tay? And then we'll finish with Pisces. These are short and sweet. We're going to keep it cute. Okay, Aries, where are you? I'm right here. I'm Aries rising. Okay. Listen for your sun and rising and your moon if you feel inspired. Gemini is the twin. Okay, so that is the challenging thing about Gemini. It's constantly seeing both sides of the coin, the duality. So that's where it will have that back and forth. Okay. Hopefully, sorry, I just had that whole thing. Let me start over. Aries. Okay. The world is your oyster. In April, Rams, the sun shines in your sign, making you the belle or bow of the ball. Just don't get a big head and only think of what is best for you. That's very on brand for Aries. No shade. Eclipse season is behind you. And when Mercury and Venus go direct, you've got the wind at your back. Things are picking up speed. April 12th, you should get a boost of energy. Mars finally exits Cancer. Oh, that's not on April 12th, sorry. On April 17th and enters fellow fire sign of Leo. Your creativity is off the charts. You may even want to swipe right, if I could talk, on Tinder. With Neptune transiting Aries, now you could feel inspired and a little inebriated, right? Neptune make you feel kind of drunk. Trust your intuition to guide the way. Maybe you feel called to connect with a higher power on a deeper level or be of service to others. Hey, Beauty's Antidote. Aries mantra for April. I am artistic and creative, and so it is. Let's go. Taurus. This month brings the sugar and the spice bowls. Venus, your ruler, is finally moving direct. Yay! You're getting your swagger back slowly. You've got motion. You're feeling cute again. Venus in Pisces is direct on April 12th and is ready to pull you out of bed rot and back into the world. You're outside with your homies. Aries season felt like a pause, but once your birthday season hits, it's up and it's stuck. Let's go. Now here's the spice. Mars in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius are creating friction in your home and work life. Finding a way to balance these energies is key. Don't overwork yourself. Make time for your loved ones. The new moon in Taurus at the end of the month is a good time to ground yourself and get clear on the things that you truly desire. Taurus mantra for April. I savor life and take time to smell the roses. And so it is. Gemini. Mercury, your ruler, goes direct on April 7th, twin, and this is a W. Let's go. Clarity and focus are returning to your mind and your thoughts, particularly when it comes to your long-term goals and career moves. Maybe you're ready to begin a new professional path or start your own business. Jupiter is still in your sign until May 29th, so use the luck of the universe to manifest your aspirations. Let's go. Don't be afraid to take a risk. While Aries season is about friends and fun, when Taurus season hits, you might be ready to say no to some invites and spend time alone. Even a social butterfly needs to recharge their batteries sometime. You may feel called to find your soul tribe over the next couple months as Neptune moves through Aries. Just make sure you don't join a cult. I'm just saying, Gemini mantra for April. I trust my intuition to guide me to new friends and opportunities. Cancer, Mars is finally leaving your sign after what feels like an eternity, crabbies. Oh my gosh. I mean, whew. While Mars is always motivational, you could use a break from all the go, go, go. Mars is intense and brings passion and drive, but it can also bring burnout. Eclipse season might have drained you too because you're ruled by the moon. So anytime it's active, you're feeling the Luna vibes. The full moon in Libra on April 12th is a good time to release any family drama. Whew. Okay. Maybe you deep clean your home or energetically cleanse your space with Palo Santo or sage. As Mars enters your money house, you're more focused on your finances and the things money can't buy, talents and self-worth. It's time to invest in yourself and your gifts. Let's go. What about those artistic gifts? Cancer mantra for April. Hey, Philip. I let go of regrets and forgive myself and others. And so it is. Leo, it's time to reclaim your crown, Lions. Mars moves into Leo on April 17th, and it's go time. You could feel inspired to pursue your passions and step into the spotlight. You're ready to lead, which is on brand for you because you're the king of the jungle. Okay, or the king of the savannah, because y'all always correct me. Well, not y'all, but people. If we're being technical, you're ruled by the sun. So at times, anytime the sun shifts signs, if I could talk, you're shifting vibes. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, sorry, not nice. Mid-month, the sun enters Taurus and the focus is on your career. The sun squares up with Mars in your house of self and Pluto in your house of partnership. There can be friction between what you want, your professional aspirations, and the people you're committed to, your mother, your sister, your boo, or your bestie. How can you make everybody happy without neglecting yourself? Leo mantra for April. I am the main character in my life's movie, but I allow the supporting cast to be a part of my story. Yes. Virgo. So much was going on in March, Virgo, with the lunar eclipse in your sign and Mercury retrograde. Hopefully you eclipsed out the heavy emotions and bad juju. There's a fly, sorry. You might still have an eclipse hangover the next few weeks, so be gentle with yourself. The South Node is in your sign, and it will keep applying pressure until you release whatever is weighing on you. Mercury retrograde ending on April 7th lifts the fog from your communication with your loved ones. Now maybe you can get somewhere if there was a lack of understanding between you and your boo or your bestie. You shift from healing Aries season to adventure season with Taurus season. It's time to explore new lands, people, and cultures. Book that trip. Let's go, Virgo. Virgo mantra for April. I am ready for new adventures. Yeah, I feel you, Philip. Libra. Let's go, Libra. Your ruling planet Venus is stationing direct this month. If you were giving yourself the ick, then all that should shift. You know, sometimes you can give yourself the ick. Hopefully you gain insight on where you stand in your relationships and what you truly value. While it's a plus to look cute and come across as put together, your true worth comes from within and how you feel about yourself without any makeup or a fresh fit. Are your daily habits supporting your wellness? Maybe it's time for a self-love practice. Your relationship with you is the most important one you have. The full moon in Libra is a good time to release any mentalities and attitudes that are no longer in alignment with the new you, that 2.0 you. You're growing and evolving, so celebrate your transformation. Libra mantra for April. I am beautiful inside and out. Scorpio, Mars, your co-ruler, moves into Leo on April 17th, and you start to feel energized, Scorpio. Now, there's a catch. Mars will oppose Pluto, your modern ruler, which is, currently in Aquarius. There may be this tug of war between your private and your professional life. The sun is shining. Yes, Fred, sorry. The sun is shining on your relationships. So the focus is there and you can't hide from the reality of your personal connections. How can you make everyone happy? You can't. Your family, your boss, your boo. The answer is you can't please all of the people all of the time. Maybe you have to let some relationships go or shift how you show up in your connections. You can't be there for everybody, Scorpio, and that's okay. Yes, you can't, Scorpio. Scorpio mantra for April: I choose peace over power. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, before you fall down the rabbit hole of hashtag travel talk, as soon as Mercury is direct, let's check in with your daily life. How are you feeling? Are you booking a flight to run away from your responsibilities? Yes. You might feel like the duties at home just keep piling on. With your ruling planet Jupiter in your house of relationships, there could be more people vying for your time and attention. This could be romantically or professionally. Your domestic life is demanding your attention too, so how can you make your house a home? Maybe that starts with some deep spring cleaning. Don't forget to check in with yourself and give your body some TLC. This flies drive me crazy. Move and practice mindfulness. Sagittarius mantra for April: I face my problems instead of fleeing them. Yes, and so it is. I'm trying not to kill this bug. Oh, whoops, I almost went to Aquarius. Capricorn, how could I forget my own sign? Capricorn. Mercury retrograde may have created some confusion at the crib, Cappies. Mercury in Aries can be a little aggressive and slick at the mouth. Don't I know it? Because I have a friend with that. Sorry. So maybe a family conflict popped off. As the trickster planet slipped back into Pisces in your house of communication, you could have realized that you were a little too direct. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Can you soften your tone? You get more flies with honey than vinegar. Neptune enters this house of your chart, and it's time for spiritual healing and dissolving any fantasies you have around a perfect family. There is no perfect family. Maybe dust off that altar, call on the ancestors, and light a candle for protection and purification of your bloodline. Capricorn mantra for April: I let go of the concept of a perfect family. It is a concept. It is fiction. Aquarius. Yeah, I can imagine. Aries is off the chain. Aquarius, Pluto is pushing through your sign, Aquas, bringing the transformation. But this month, there could be some power struggles. Mars enters Leo, your sister sign, and opposes Pluto. This is the War of the Roses. It's you versus everybody. I'm kidding. But maybe your bro, your boo thing, and your boss demands you do this or that, and you're digging your heels in because, let's be for real, you don't like being told what to do or when to do it. That is so true. If you want to make an Aquarius mad, tell them what to do. Okay? Maybe you can meet somewhere in the middle. The sun in Taurus shines a light on your home and family. Are you showing up for your loved ones? Do you need to tap in at home and cozy up with your crew for a dinner and movie night in? Put that on the family iCal. Aquarius mantra for April: it's better to be kind than right. Yeah, that's true. Pisces. It's so true, Fred. Your ruler Neptune is slipping out of your sign, Pisces. While nebulous Neptune was at home, you felt more connected to spirit, but also maybe felt a bit lost, like you were wondering. With Neptune moving into your money house, the coins may get a little cloudy. You could find money disappearing just as quick as it appeared. I did say, Scorpio, Jessica, money can be elusive, but trust that the universe will always have your back. Remember, faith without works is dead, though. This is a good time to use your artistic gifts to generate income. When Mercury and Venus station direct in Pisces this month, you should gain clarity on your thoughts and desires and know which way to swim. Pisces mantra for April: the universe rewards my efforts. Okay, I did it.